Hi, my name is Cristóbal Pérez Guevara and my partner is Carlos Manuel Santortun Becerra, and in this video we will show you what is our first partial project about. Let's begin. Well, first, close up. As you can see, first we are going to use the potentiometer. Whenever the values of the potentiometer are under 300, in the Arduino we will see that the left LED and the right and the red LED are going to be on, and whenever we press the upper button it will add one unit, and if we press the down button it will subtract 1 unit. Also, if we increase the values of the potentiometer between 300 and 600, the middle LED and the red and the green LED will turn on, and if we press the upper button it will increase 5 units, and if we press the down it will decrease 5 units.
Okay, and now if the values of the potentiometer are over 600, like this, over 600, and the LED will be blue, and when we press the upper button it will add 10, and if we press the down button it will subtract 10. And that's all.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Carlos, and along with Fabio, we create this code for the first project. This code is called the counter. It's the first version, and it was created since February 13th, 2019. Well, the aim of this project is that this program, what we'll do is to use the display and the LEDs, the buttons, and the potentiometer in order to create a counter that has certain variations. For example, with the first part, if the potentiometer, the values of the potentiometer are under 300, then this will light on the left LED, and the right LED and the middle LED will be turned off, and the RGB LED will be turned on with the red color, and that's the explanation of part of code. But first I have to introduce you to the variables that we use. First we have to include the library of the display. Then in here what we're going to do is to use it. This variable is going to be used for the potentiometer. Okay, then what we have to do is to name all the variables we're going to use. For example, the button LED will be 200, the sensor pot is also for the pot variable, the pot pin is where the potentiometer is connected, and the clock, DIO is for the display. Those are analog pins. Then the display function, the counter, that is a number that is going to be appearing in our display, the upper button, the down button, left button, middle LED, and right LED. Red LED is RGB LED. These are the names for RGB LED. And then in the void setup, what we have to do is to describe and to create the code that will just set up the whole code, or the code that is going to be in the void loop. So the pin mode, upper button, down button, these are input variables, so we have to put it like this. Those are the buttons. Then we have the output variables that are the LEDs and the RGB LED, and then we have to clear the display and the brightness and the number that will appear first and the number of bulbs. Then in the void loop, this is the code, the main code. So first, here in the part that says sensor pot, it's an analog pin, so we have to put analog read pot pin it will read the pot pin that was the variable that we named right here, A3. And this will help us to our Arduino to identify the value of the potentiometer. For example, as I have explained already, if the sensor pot is under 300, then the left LED is the only one that is going to be turned on, and in the RGB LED, the only one is going to be the red. It would be a red color. And this is the main part. If the digital read upper button, if the upper button is pressed, then the counter will add one number to the display. Okay, only one number, and here we have a delay. Then if the down button is pressed, the counter will subtract a number to the display. Then here we have an else structure. If the sensor pot is higher than 300 but lower than 600, then all the left LED, the right LED, and the middle LED, the only one that is going to be turned on is the middle LED, and from the RGB LED it will be a green color that is going to be turned on. And the structure here in the second part, when the sensor pot reads this, the counter will be adding 5 units to the number on the display, and will be subtracting 5 units if it's the down button pressed. And finally, if the sensor pot is higher than 600, then the right LED will be the only one that is going to be turned on, and red LED, green LED, and blue LED, the only one that is going to be appearing in our Arduino is the blue LED. And those are the colors of how can we differentiate from the number that is going to be subtracting of adding. If it's blue, it's 10. If it's green, is 5, and if it's red, is 1. Okay, and finally the same structure. If the upper button is pressed, the counter will be at 10 units, and if the down button is pressed, it will be subtract 10 units. And that's all. Thank you, and this was our first project code.